Analyzing texts in these specialties might seem challenging at first, but it becomes easier with practice and the right approach. Let's explore the steps to effectively analyze these specialized texts. Below are the key steps and strategies to effectively analyze specialized texts within your chosen field.
So, let's start by the strategies for analyzing specialized texts within your field. So, the first one is identify the field. Begin by figuring out what area or subject the text is about. This helps you understand the context, like the background of movie before watching it. Okay, knowing this helps you grasp the special words and ideas in the text. So let's start by this example.
Application Example 1. Power electronics is a specialized part of electrical engineering that deals with how we change electrical energy from one form to another. It involves studying and using electronic devices and circuits to control and convert electrical power. In power electronics, we look at different types of converters like rectifiers, which change AC to DC, dimmers, which adjust power intensity, power inverters, which switch between DC and AC, and choppers, which modify DC voltage. The main job of these converters is to transform the electrical energy coming in, whether it's AC or DC, into different kinds of electrical energy going out. This flexibility is essential because we use power electronics in various applications, like in machines we use every day. But power electronics is not just about converters. It also includes various devices and circuits designed to manage electrical energy efficiently. Some of these components include diodes. They control the flow of electricity. Transistors. They help us control electricity more precisely. Thyristors. They are good for power control. And many different circuits designed for specific tasks. In simple terms, power electronics helps us understand how to change and control electricity effectively, and it plays a big role in technology, industry, and other areas where we need to handle electrical power.
So, the field here in this article is power electronics. Okay, so the subject area is power electronics, a specialized part of electrical engineering. So the second, formulate questions or objectives at the same application. Okay, at the same articles. So in this step, think about what you want to learn from the text. If your teacher didn't give you questions, create your own based on what you want to find out. Okay, so keep these questions in mind as you read to find the answers. Okay, so for example, in these articles we can ask what is power electronics and what is its significance. So what are the main components and devices involved in power electronics? How does power electronics impact various applications? These questions can be asked for formulate question or objectives of these articles. So the step 3, read the text. Okay, so read the text slowly and carefully. Take your time to understand it. Look for information that answers your questions. Sometimes you might need to read it more than once if it is long or tricky. Okay, so when I read this text, I found the following information. The text explains that power electronics deals with changing electrical energy from one form to another using electronic devices and circuits. This article mentions different types of converters in power electronics and their functions. Okay, so annotate the text. So actively take notes on the text. Use different colors to highlight important parts. Write your thoughts and short summarize in the margin. This helps you remember key points. Okay, so highlight or underline key points like power electronics, converters, rectifiers, dimmers, and power inverters and choppers. Okay, so in the margins, note study of electrical devices and circuit transformers, transform electrical energy and application in everyday machines. Okay, so we pass here to the second, to take notes. While you read, make detailed notes. Write down answers to your questions. Understand interesting ideas and important information from the text. If it's a story, not things about the characters or any special writing technique. For informational texts, write down facts, numbers, method, and important dates. Okay, so here in this article we can, for example, the text introduces components such as diode, transistors, and thyristors. It mentions that power electronics plays a significant role in technology and industry. So, summarize each section. So, create short summary for each part of the text. If it has chapters, make summaries for each chapter. This helps you remember and organize the main ideas. For example, create short summaries for sections like introduction. In this article, introduction, power electronics deal with changing electrical energy. Type of converters, explain rectifier, dimmer, power inverter, and choppers. For components, discuss diodes, transistors, thyristors, and circuits. For significance, highlights the role of power electronics in various applications. So, formulate your response. Think about how the text makes you feel and what you have learned. But remember, your feelings are just one part of your analysis. Also, think about how what you have learned can be used in real life. So, here in this article, you can reflect on how power electronics is essential for controlling and converting electricity, impacting technology and industry. So, create a reverse outline. So, make an outline of the text structure. For stories, outline the plot, characters, and any special writing tricks. For informational texts, focus on the main argument, proof, and important details. For example, in these articles, the structure of the text. For example, introduction, types of converters, component significance, and thyristors, diodes, etc. So, for explore other analysis, learn from what other people say about the text. Read reports, essays, or reviews by experts. You don't have to agree with everything, but it can give you more insight. So search for additional articles or analysis of power electronics for different perspectives, okay, to explore other analysis. So in 10 step, leverage domain knowledge. If you already know something about the subject, it will help you understand the text better. It's like building on what you already know. So in this article you can apply prior knowledge of electrical engineering concepts to understand the text better. So perform textual analysis. Pay attention to the text language, how it's structured and its style. If there are special words or phrases, make sure you understand them to get the text meaning right. So in this article, note the specific terminology used in power electronics, like rectifiers and choppers or dimmers, etc. So, contextual analysis. Think about when and why the text was writing. What was the author trying to do, and who was the audience? Knowing this, these things helps you understand why the text is important. For example, the context of the text is educational, aiming to explain power electronics to readers in these articles. So, engage in comparative analysis. So compare this text with other on the same topic. Look for common themes, differences in ideas, and how the field has changed over the time. So you could compare this text with other sources to gain a broader understanding of power electronics. So you should employ critical thinking. So ask questions about the text. Are the argument and evidence good? Is the information true and reliable? Thinking carefully helps you understand the text better. So critical thinking could involve questioning how power electronic concepts are applied in real world scenarios in this article. Evaluate the importance of power electronics in efficiently managing electrical power in these articles. Like this, you could employ critical thinking. Utilize or use specialized resource. Use special books or dictionaries that explain difficult words or ideas in your subject. These resources help you understand the text even more. By following these steps, you will get really good at understanding complex text in your field. This skill will not only help you understand better, but also make you an expert in your area. So, for example, in this article, refer to technical dictionary or resource to clarify any unfamiliar term like electrical energy, transform, power electronics, power inverters, and you could use even traduction in Google. So let's pass to analyze text in your file. Other examples. So in this I will just read it, then we start identify the file and other step. Okay, let's start.
Electrical machines are important devices in the world of electrical engineering. They come in different types like electric motors, electric generators, and transformers. These machines have specific jobs. Electric motors. These machines turn electrical power into physical movement. Imagine your car's engine or the motor in your blender. They all use electric motors to make things move. Electric generators. Unlike motors, generators do the opposite. They take mechanical power, like a spinning turbine, and turn it into electricity. Power plants use generators to create the electricity we use at home. Transformers. Transformers are a bit different. They don't make things move or create electricity directly. Instead, they're like voltage adjusters. They help electricity flow safely from one place to another. Now, a bit more detail. DC machines, machine a current continu. These are special machines that work with a type of electricity called direct current, DC. They're used in things like batteries and some machines in factories. Synchronous machines. These are generators that make electricity at a fixed speed, just like the beat of a drum. They're often used in power plants. Asynchronous machines. Also known as AC motors, these are the most common. They work with a type of electricity called alternating current, AC. You can find them in things like household appliances and factories.
So, the text here talks about electrical engineering and specifically electrical machines. This is when identify the field. Okay, the field. Sorry. So, you could formulate question or objectives like what are the different types of electrical machines, how do these machines function or operation, what are the specific rules of electrical motors, generators and transformers. So you could formulate this question for these articles. So when you read this text, you could find the main idea, extract key words, etc. So the text here, or the text gives information about electrical machines. It talks about the different kinds of electrical machines like electric motors, generators and transformers and what they do. Okay. So take notes. When you take notes, for example, as you read, mark important words like electric motors, electric generators and transformers to help you remember them better. Okay. For taking a note or make notes, write down what each type of electrical machines does. For example, electric motors turn electricity into movement, while generators make electricity from mechanical power. This is for take notes. So you could provide a summary. Okay, summary. So create a brief summary for each section explaining electric motors, electric generators and transformers. Try to do this. So you could share your thoughts. So consider the significance of electrical machines in different applications like driving vehicles and producing electricity in power plants. So outline the essential points. Create a summary of the main information about each electrical machines type and what they do. So here find examples in the real world where electric motors, generators and transformers are in use. This will help you see how these machines are applied practically in various situations. So apply what you have learned. So think about how this knowledge can be useful in your everyday experiences and situations. So analyze the text. Pay attention to technical terms such as direct current and alternating current to better grasp the content about electrical machines. So understanding the context. explore historical development of electrical machines and how they have shaped our society. So, compare the function of electrical motors, generators, and transformers. Examine how electric motors, generators, and transformers differ in their rules in uses. So, think critically about the impact of electrical machines. Consider the importance of electrical machines in modern technology and their evolution throughout history. Use specialized resources when needed. If you encounter technical terms or concepts that are challenging to understand, don't hesitate to consult electrical engineering textbooks or online resources for additional explanation and insights.